Throwing on first down is Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Breeze now on first down. And this is Cook with a grab. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. 6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. Now Breeze. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. To throw, it's Breeze. And that is going to be incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year. Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, the credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Get the fuck out of here, cuz. You just,
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle, as the first half is winding down, as the Ravens push further out in front. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. Able to fight through 1 tackle. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Man.
They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or do they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready? So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun now for Breeze. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. They'll run on first down. Ingram. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 22, Jackson stepping up. He's going to keep it. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 22-yard scamper. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. And some room to run now. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. On first and 10, here's Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up second down. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because
he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll bring up second down.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 38 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Able to avoid him. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. On first down, it's Ingram. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Here's Jackson, and they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
They'll run on first down. Ingram. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Now Jackson on first down. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. They'll run here with Ingram. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On second and goal, Jackson. It's complete to Snead. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal. Now it's Jackson.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag route.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Get the
Did the offense
fuck?
get it back?
What?
They did at the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And
Get
is
the
into
fuck
end zone
outta
for
here,
Baltimore.
bruh.
Touchdown.
That wasn't no
Justice
motherfucking
Hill,
shot.
his second touchdown of the afternoon. As the Ravens push further out in front. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Breeze now, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Breeze now. The ball popped
Get
in
the
air and
fuck.
intercepted.
Good defense.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return stops
my
just a little bit
goodness.
shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Okay.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. To try again after the sack. Jackson being chased out left. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going to take off with it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints.
Now, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 79 yards. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. Breeze now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. Past the 20. And hold everything here. This one is not over yet. They return it for the touchdown.
They continue to fight, don't they?
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. That's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Saints recovered it. New Orleans football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle. They run it again with Kamara. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Back to throw, Breeze. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Breeze to throw for it on 4th. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Breeze to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Back to the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
95-56.
Back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it'll be 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now Breeze will bring his guys to the line to go for two. Here's a toss coming right. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3.
Around. Poison. Where's Poison Ivy?
After the touchdown,
the bitch took the motherfucking database. Oh, look out.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on. She took that database from the whole city.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one. Whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Throwing now is Jackson, rolling to his left. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete.
Okay, Bruce
so
Wayne,
final drive
get your shit.
Empty, and with that, the ball game is over.
Right.
Well, going into the final play of this game, They knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still... You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Nah, you my son now, motherfucker. You my son. You look like you're the...
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen.
How you gonna give me another ass whooping when you just lost?
Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
Give me credit. Yeah. We on all Madden right now, big dog. Our rule is if I win, shit. Yeah, I tried to get the crib one day. He tried to finesse me. Like, I won the last one. That's all right. That's our rule then, motherfucker. Yo, your ass will never be at home.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
I scored. Yep, 21-7. So easy.
The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Give me that.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Oh, that's why I fucked up there. Ooh, you're done. You're done. Mark my words.
Jackson on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Well, we knew this game had the potential to have quite a few twists and turns, but maybe not on the very first play of the game.
And not only did they end up with an interception, they got an actual bonus, too. A nice return ends up setting them up first.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover.
What you mean, Jelly Bean?
Situation, meaning balls turned over.
Jelly Bean.
How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over. But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Well, there was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Easy. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Kamara trying the right side. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And that will be
what is up with
incomplete.
that bullshit?
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them
swing.
And forces 4th down. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit a partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Cameron Jordan able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. They go screen. This is Ingram. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. So more problems here in the 1st quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired.
I've been on that crib tonight. He was smoking that gas. He said,
on 2nd and 9, Breeze. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Bree's going to go on 4th down. And he finds Cook. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Here's Breeze to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Breeze. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Patrick Owasor in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Now Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone.
Let's go.
17-0. Keith Kirkwood there to make the grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. What's good on the extra point?
Pick these boys away.
That's our score, 17-0.
Bruce Wayne. You ain't got no commentation, motherfucker?
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Strip! Get your ass
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but hold on, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Here's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. So that's now 3
Holy moly.
interceptions, and that last one even cost
Holy moly, Batman.
as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now.
23-0,
in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marcus Davenport able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator.
No!
And that's caught inside the 35.
Damn.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 88 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed to drive. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This will be caught by Brown. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to
get
do
the fuck
out
of here with that EA Sports ass shit?
They saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking it.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Alex Anzalone, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson has got it to Ingram, complete. Back on that one, it leads to 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Jackson to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You're going to call for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure the guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
It's on target,
nope.
But it's no good.
Get your ass out of here, boy. Should have went for a 61-yard, boy.
The crossbar, and this score will stay right where it is.
Barely.
2 sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48.
58-yarder.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. He's going to rifle.
Come on, get
deep
the ball,
left
man.
side.
What the fuck?
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Escaping the pressure right.
Get the
that is
come
incomplete.
Not only was the ball spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But
What's what you gonna do? You gonna come back?
He needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Throwing is Jackson. And
that's a pick.
Incomplete.
Off his knee, man.
That one. It's 2nd down. Well, switching gears, CD, I got to tell you, it's always sad now that football's over. We've got a long wait until Thursday, September 10th.
It's okay.
I know, but September 10th.
Misty there.
That's when the 101st season starts. We just finished off season 100. I don't know. What are we going to do till then?
Well, I'm going to rest and relax a little bit, and so are you, but you're exactly right. It won't take us long to start to say, okay, when does camp start? How about OTAs, mini camps? We'll follow the draft. We'll do all the football things, but there'll be nothing like Thursday, September 10th, 2020. And they'll likely be in Arrowhead, right? They'll likely be there for Kansas City. I know it's not a given, but after winning the Super Bowl, after a 50-year wait with that organization and that franchise and family, that game's going to be there that Thursday night.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, we do have some work to do because they're still picking up the controllers out there in Madden Land, I hope.
Yeah, sir.
And he will score!
Get the fuck!
Baltimore! Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that will get him one closer. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
2nd still. It's about to be 3rd, though.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Throwing now is Breeze. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Breeze now. And the pressure gets to him again. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. A final shot before half for Breeze. It got his man complete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Oh, the Ravens say they have it.
What?
They do have it. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 46. David Onyemata busting through to get him for a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Jackson, Marcus Davenport, able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson, flush to his right. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Von Bell. They bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield.
Right on.
The interception woes that just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think the confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. He's got a first down or more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down. Throwing on first down is Breeze. And Thomas has it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or 2 there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Lost play, Kamara. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
23-13. I'm in my 13-yard line. I'm about to throw it to 13. Yeah, I'm going to throw it to 13 now.
Breeze now on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Bynes coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And Lutz puts this one through. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if
34 to 13, cuz.
Start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. He's going deep for Brown, and that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. He's got a man
that
complete.
bullshit.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
This nigga don't believe in his
goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
Can you see it on
I like
mine?
his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And that's why you have your hamstring
Yeah,
out
he
there on the
almost
field.
he
Those
had
are the
that
best
last
guys
game.
ready to make that play.
See what he
And let's
see, you don't know how to close it
It
out.
was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to
You know,
play.
CLD.
Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
95-56, 95-56.
A 10th carry for Kamara. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Touchdown!
There, boom!
Alvin Kamara. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Saints. Lutz with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Yeah, I'm
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they...
Bruce Wayne, don't quit, man. Give the people what they want to see.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space.
Hello?
See my broski loses.
Yeah.
My ace, I got way too many problems.
Yeah, he quit.
I'm straight, me and Craig.
Yeah. You on CLD? All right. He good, though.